I remember the night vividly. We sat across from each other at the dinner table, plates untouched, the silence between us screaming louder than any argument ever could. It wasn't just a quiet meal, it was a chasm, a tangible space where understanding and warmth used to reside. This wasn't us. This wasn't love. The antagonist in our story was the unspoken resentments. Little slights, small misunderstandings, careless words. They weren't addressed, just tucked away. Each time, a new brick was laid in the wall between us. It began as a small partition, easily overlooked, but over months, it grew into an impenetrable fortress of hurt and assumptions. The human cost was devastating. I felt profoundly alone, even when we were in the same room. It was like living with a ghost, a constant aching void where laughter and connection used to be. My sense of self started to erode. Without that vital connection, I felt adrift, unseen, and genuinely feared I was losing the person who felt like my anchor in the world. Every interaction felt strained, every conversation a delicate dance around potential landmines. The easy camaraderie, the shared jokes, the spontaneous affection, they had all dwindled to almost nothing. Love, once a source of joy, now felt like a soul-crushing weight, threatening to pull us both under. That night, as the silence stretched, a chilling numbness settled over me. It felt like the relationship was actively dying, suffocated by the lack of air, by the lack of honest communication. I realized, with a cold dread, that if something didn't change, soon there would be nothing left to salvage. This couldn't continue. The next morning, a faint spark of hope ignited. It started with a quiet, desperate plea to myself. There has to be another way. I began researching, devouring articles and books on relationship repair, communication breakdown, and forgiveness. I needed answers, a roadmap out of this emotional wilderness. This wasn't just a wake-up call. It was a desperate cry for survival. My aha moment, my core insight, came from understanding the profound anatomy of a sincere apology. It wasn't just uttering the words, "I'm sorry." Research, particularly from experts like Dr. Barry Reese, emphasized that a true apology involves three critical components: acknowledging the harm and taking full ownership, expressing sincere empathy for the other person's pain, and committing to repair or prevent future harm. It's about rebuilding trust, brick by brick, after it has been damaged. It's about more than words. It's about action and understanding. With my heart pounding and palms sweating, I initiated that terrifying, essential conversation. I didn't just rattle off an "I'm sorry." I sat down, looked her in the eyes, and said, "I am truly sorry for my part in creating this distance between us. I see how my dismissiveness and my inability to address issues pushed you away, and I deeply regret the pain that caused you. It was raw, it was vulnerable, and for the first time in what felt like forever, I saw a flicker of something other than resignation in her eyes. tiny flicker was my first small breakthrough. After my apology, I just listened. Not to defend, not to explain, but to truly hear her pain, her perspective, the backlog of hurts she had been carrying. I heard how unseen she had felt, how my silence had become its own form of cruelty. It was difficult to hear, but crucial. This active, non-defensive listening was the next phase of the sincere apology, showing that I genuinely cared about her experience, not just my own desire for reconciliation. The final part of the sincere apology was the commitment to change. From now on, I promised, I will not let things fester. I will speak up respectfully, and I will create space for you to do the same. I want to relearn how to connect with you, truly connect. This wasn't just a promise. It was an agreement to embark on a shared path forward, to actively repair the damage and prevent its recurrence. This created a new foundation, however fragile, to begin rebuilding. Building on that first honest moment, we instituted small, daily practices. Instead of letting resentment simmer, we committed to checking in whenever a slight discomfort arose. This meant pausing, acknowledging, and addressing issues before they could grow into larger chasms. It was awkward at first, relearning communication patterns, but each small success was a bridge built over the old chasm. Of course, old patterns didn't vanish overnight. There were moments when the fear of vulnerability resurfaced, when my instinct was to shut down or retreat into silence. But now, armed with the core insight, I consciously chose to lean into the discomfort, to speak, or to simply listen without judgment. It was a struggle, a daily choice, but the vision of our renewed connection propelled me forward. We learned a gentler way to navigate conflict. Our disagreements didn't disappear, but now they rarely escalated into silent wars. We prioritized understanding each other's perspective over being right. Validating feelings became paramount, and finding solutions meant collaborating, not battling. The practice of sincere apologies after any misstep became a natural part of our repair process, ensuring no lingering resentments took root. Slowly, imperceptibly at first, then with undeniable force, our relationship began to shift. Laughter returned, genuine and unrestrained. Casual touches became more frequent, loaded with affection. There was a newfound emotional safety, a palpable sense that we were truly home with each other again. The wall of unspoken resentments began to crumble, replaced by the sturdy architecture of open, honest communication. I could actually feel the trust rebuilding itself. The ultimate boon was not just a repaired relationship, but a truly healed and vibrant connection. Our intimacy deepened, rooted in an unbreakable trust, forged through vulnerability and sincere amends. We now communicate with an authenticity I'd only dreamed of, addressing issues with courage and compassion. There's an emotional safety that allows us to be our full, imperfect selves, knowing we are truly seen, valued, and understood. This is what true connection feels like, a haven, a sanctuary. Today, our relationship is a vibrant tapestry, woven with threads of shared vulnerability, honest dialogue, and consistent effort. The deafening silence has been replaced by the quiet hum of understanding and easy conversation. We face challenges, of course, but now we face them together, our bond strengthened, not strained, by open communication and the willingness to always say "I'm sorry" with true sincerity and a commitment to repair. These lessons are etched deep within my heart, that an apology is not weakness, but powerful relational glue. That vulnerability is not a risk, but the only path to true intimacy. And that love, profound and lasting, isn't a given. It's a persistent, active cultivation, tended with honest words and open hearts. This journey taught me the profound art of relational repair, transforming brokenness into a deeper, more resilient connection. Looking back at that silent, desperate dinner table, it feels like a nightmare I barely survived. The contrast with our present reality, filled with warmth, laughter, and a profound sense of mutual respect, is breathtaking. I choose connection every single day now, consciously and with gratitude. This emotional transparency has become the bedrock of our enduring love, a testament to the power of a truly sincere "I'm sorry." If you find yourself in the desolate landscape of distance and unspoken hurt, know this: you hold the power to change it. Your sincere apology, offered with ownership and empathy, is a profound act of love and courage. It's the key to unlocking true repair and rebuilding trust. Don't let pride or fear keep you from the genuine, heart-to-heart connection you deserve. It's always possible to turn relational pain into profound connection. Our love isn't just restored, it's stronger, richer, and more resilient than ever before. We built it anew, brick by honest brick, word by vulnerable word. The triumph isn't just having her back, it's the profound joy of a truly healed heart and a relationship where "I'm sorry" isn't just a phrase, but a powerful act of unwavering love and commitment. This is what it means to be truly connected,